Okay, I think we're good. Do you remember what happened last time?
There's a scarecrow monster, and we did some investigating, and a bird went out a window and got shot in the face.
Oh, I don't know if I
That's
actually
mostly
fixed.
it. There's also some investigating.
Oh, it did
Shu's
work.
still an evil fuck, but maybe not the evil fuck. We don't know for sure.
Well, we did throw his alibi into question last time.
Right. Yuya and Shu are each other's alibi, and both of them are lying.
Is tonight the finale? I honestly don't know. Depends on how fast we get through this. I predict if tonight is not the finale, the next stream will be. But I remember for my LP, the finale itself was an hour long. And we're not even there yet. So we're going to have to see. Also, I hope this doesn't glitch because sometimes it does. Oh, there's someone outside for a package. That's fine. That's not on me. Alright, let's see. Hopefully it doesn't glitch. We're good. Alright.
Cool.
Hi, Sam. How are you? Oh, good. They might give you a small recap.
Oh.
Hopefully. Can you hear everything? Is the game too loud? That's loud. Damn it. One's music. This is, in fact, One's music. I can't hear it. I don't know what's playing.
It's gonna. Bow, 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 bow,
Is it the
bow,
creepy
bow.
music or is it
No,
One's
it's
music?
like chill. It's got the
Okay,
like,
that should probably be
groove-in,
better.
Drums.
It's probably One's then. Yes. Okay, is that better? I think that should be better. It might be too quiet now. I'm not sure. We'll see. You were voicing our
was
protagonist,
Ryota.
Ryota.
Angel saw Norkel going to the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. The doctor and you must have seen her. What happened in there?
So just as a recap
They must both be lying.
of general stuff, our protagonist, our lovely protagonist Norkel is dead.
Super dead. Got decapitated. We got her
Well,
head in a box.
completely dismembered.
Yeah.
Actually, our body was found in the print boxes throughout the school. Giant dome covered the school, and we were all really unclear about what was going on. Ryota and Sakia decided to go investigate and found out a bunch of things about Operation Hatoful. Oh no, she was so nice. About Operation Hatoful, which is like this weird thing with the human representative going on in the school. Oh wait, no, that's not Operation Hatoful. You've just heard about that, but we don't know what it is. It's just called the human representative.
Right. And if they die, then a dome gets put over the school, and then the war starts.
The war
apparently.
between humans and birds. Well, the birds are supposed to be handed over to the humans as just like a straight sacrifice.
Right, and then the humans kill them, and that starts a war.
Yeah, and then so there was a hatch that a bird escaped from and was immediately shot. So obviously the humans are already, and the doctor may have had his identity stolen. Don't forget that. That's your theory following, and you cannot substantiate that.
Yep, that is the following. Oh yeah, there's also the principal who had like a plan to escape and then got murdered.
And was dead.
He was poisoned. Also figured
So
out
were
Norkel
you.
was poisoned
Yeah.
before getting killed.
Well, I think that was the cause of death
Cause
was
of death was
asphyxiation
poison, yeah.
from poisoning, probably.
Yes.
So that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you found out about the old medical building. You went and you found an encyclopedia that should be in the library in the old medical building, which is weird.
Talked to
So you took
Ghostbird.
that.
He burned to death.
Yes, you talked to Ghostbird.
Yeah.
Found out that he burned to death in the old medical building, which
Right.
is a lot. That's happening.
There's a lot that's happening. Stocky is the only one to question the fact that there's an old medical building in a very new school.
And Angel's around doing things.
He's doing
just,
things.
He tried to bring you into his delusion, and Sakia was not having it.
Yeah, Stocky just slapped you in the face.
And now you're back here.
There's a scary scarecrow man.
We just got to the point where we figured out that Yuya and the doctor are probably lying because they said they saw nothing weird, but Angel says he saw Norkel go into the infirmary.
Right.
So they should have seen her, but did not. Apparently. Did not. Do you want me to
Oh
get
yeah,
the
yeah,
voice, or
I'm
how
the
do you wanna do it?
narrator as well. All right. Yu has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him, but he's clearly hiding the truth.
Doctor? Lying? No.
Could Yu be covering for the doctor?
We don't know that for sure. The Mongo could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine.
It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. Sakia, you were the one who said we need to remove our biases. We need to solve this.
I'm aware.
I want to go confront them now, but with only Angel's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue.
Oh no, they're so much better.
Which means we need to search the infirmary.
Do you intend to go in without asking?
Yeah. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us for sure.
Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary.
Thank you, Sakia.
What a bro. A moment, gentlemen.
Master Leon.
I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed.
What are these?
The first is the massive key.
Alright.
It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school and is as bright and massive as its owner.
Great. Thank you, James Bond.
The other is a stun gun.
Perfect.
If you need to protect yourself, use it.
Will this work against scarecrow men? Evil scarecrows.
You have more use for those than I, Kawada. Hold on to them.
Alright, cool. Right, thank you, Mr. Leon. Maybe I should write in the notes before we go to the infirmary.
Birds can use guns?
Apparently. Well, stun guns, to be fair, are not actual guns. Stun guns are the handheld tasers that just have like 2 prongs of metal and a bit of like electricity goes between them. Tasers fire a staple with a wire attached to it, and that shoots lightning into them.
But can a bird fire a stun gun?
You should be. It's just a button.
It's just a button, right?
It's just a button on a piece of plastic.
Oh, apropos, thank you so much for the sub for 19 months. Holy crap, more birds.
So I'm pretty sure stun guns are the handheld ones that don't actually fire anything, while tasers are the ones that actually fire out the bit of staple. I could be getting those confused, but I think that's
I like that we're
those
debating about like stun guns versus tasers in a game about birds.
That's
like
true.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, a taser would definitely be more useful.
The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the void, Wallenstein.
Ah.
Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor's doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure. I have returned from Judecca to defeat you. As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair.
He's so good.
When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Please, that isn't funny. I love the doctor. Yes, come on, Higure, let's go back to the gym, okay? No, stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll!
And thus he was thrown out.
I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth.
Oh, shit.
Megalomania? Whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy, though I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet to find a use for him, this whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time.
He invited him to the school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say something just now, Doctor? Nothing at all.
I found him amusing.
Excuse me. Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawada go? Oh, I forgot. I think Saki might be our narrator for a hot second.
He's investigating.
Well, I can keep Saki.
He's investigating another area at the moment.
I can keep Saki if you want, because it won't be for long. Only Dr. Iwamine and Nanaki here now. Isn't Sakazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. Uh-oh, we're missing one. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just imprudent. Stupid mongrel, stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I wanted to occupy both of them, if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion of something. My opinion? I fear I will not be of much use to you there. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says, I'm not telling you anything. Where is Mr. Kawada? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity. I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions that's probably French. Bolivarness? Bolivarness? Whatever. It's nonsense. I'm gonna assume it means nonsense.
Yeah.
That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this. It is an honor to be praised by the heir to the Lebel family. Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the Lebel family to continue on to even greater glory. Is that so? I had not known. I'm afraid that I know little of the fates of the drugs that I develop. The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the Lebel family will never forget. Oh, how wonderful. I take it your father's a figure of great respect. Of course, the family head must always be honored. It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawada holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence.
Wow, such unnecessary shade. Just, your biases.
I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses. Ho ho ho.
Wow, she was just an evil bastard. Like, even when somebody's like, my dad respects you, I want to be friends. I can't wait until your respect for your father crumbles and your entire world just becomes bleak and full of despair.
I mean, what?
That would be really funny.
Whoops.
Locked. Time to pick this lock. Oh wait, I have a key.
I have a key.
Has it been locked since the alarm this morning?
Big mood.
The doctor went straight into the lab to begin the autopsy, but I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe the massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do this trick. Let me pull out the key! Yeah, it worked.
You did it. You're in.
After plenty of doubts.
We're in.
The room's always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for the evidence that Norkel's in here, quickly. But where do I start? How about these bloody saws? Or perhaps this operating table that has not been cleaned.
Come on, he's better than that.
Or the... Apparently not. We walked in on several corpses. They were apparently behind a curtain. The longer I spend in here poking around, the bigger risk I'll get caught. I don't even remember. I've been in here a lot. Every time I got sick.
How about the hidden
doorway?
doorway?
The doctor hide something he doesn't want to see?
Following is also convinced there's going to be a secret door in here.
Didn't he forbid his assistants from ever even touching his desk? It seems that he keeps his drawers locked tight. But I've got the massive key! Inside are medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up, though I never really thought of him as a respectful type.
Wow, savage.
There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. The names are Kawaru Ryota, Gumby Norkel, Fushishiro Nageki, and Shirogane Sakuya. Nageki.
Mm-hmm.
That's the dead kid, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
What?
Also, if you remember in that last scene, Sakuya said that he has never been to the infirmary.
Needed to go there, yeah. I'm not surprised to see a file on me here, but Norkel and Sakuya have never had any reason to be in here. And Fushijiro Nageki.
Ah, following caught it too.
Looking closely, Nageki's folder says St. Pigeonation's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date's from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Of the other 3 records from physical exams, they're full of strange symbols and numbers. And I'm not sure what they mean. Ah, good. They're full of ritual sacrifice numbers. Huh? Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo or... Ah! A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall unconscious. Dots.
Oh no, he speaks bird Latin.
Where am I? I feel dizzy. Oh, that's right. I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone.
Oh no.
Somebody took them.
Someone stole your evidence.
I managed to get knocked out even with my stun gun Mr. Leone gave to me. I'm the worst. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Ah, dang it. Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that?
Oh,
why didn't I lock the door behind me? I had our records. Even with these, it would be hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere? Oh no, Yuya. Huh?
Just got him coded. Yeah, he did.
Yep. Had no sternum.
Makoto.
Ah, sad face. But there's a card on the desk in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is Norgal's student ID. There's blood on the corner. Oh, shit.
I know.
So it wasn't dropped here by accident before
For
she
an
was
infirmary,
killed.
a lot of folks get hurt here.
Yeah. Isn't that better, though, to get shot right outside a hospital? Or in the hospital? It must have happened.
But there's no one to take care of you.
Oh, shit. Looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed. It was Yuya the whole time. But for some reason, I feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he would
Pharmacy instead of pharmacy.
The pharmacy, yeah.
The pharmacy.
Avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Suppose he after, anyway. I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Norgal. I need to talk with Sakia.
Hell yeah. Reunite our buddy cops.
Ah, gotta get together.
So, you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor? Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor.
Sakia?
You again.
Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk.
Very well. Mr. Shirogane? Yes, Doctor? Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself.
Without help.
Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician? Even so, I'm not a particularly healthy person.
Right. I'm a plague ship, so to speak.
Yeah.
Not a healthy person.
The doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know.
He is? I never knew that.
I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life.
Still can wield a cleaver pretty well, though.
He wields it with his left hand, you don't know.
Ah.
A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Or with two wings, honestly.
With two wings.
Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records.
It is? I see. Thanks, I'll remember that. I'll go look at those.
Injured
right
when
now.
his identity was stolen. Following. Honestly, I don't know where you got this.
Ah, yes. I tell Sakia about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office. Your brother knocked me out.
You don't know that it's him.
It was probably him.
Meaning, Fujishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center.
I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and Norgal are all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go here often after you moved here or anything?
Not once. Nobility knows no illness.
Alright, well that's full of shit. Alright. I've never seen you sick, but you all seem pretty lively, though.
Lively is a word for it.
I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now.
Bad, because it's inconvenient to your theory. We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth.
I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active, or because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, that makes it even more likely that he was working together with Yuya.
Blasted mongrel. No good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue.
Yeah, with a wrench.
Salutations! Were you gossiping about me? Hi. No?
Yuya.
What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind. Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you.
Of course, that's right, Yuya. From our point of view, we were subjecting you to, or from your point of view, we were subjecting you to a vile slander and ill gossips.
You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass dropped by an unkind lover.
Alright, you need to tone that down a little bit, buddy.
I love him.
He's so good. It should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Ugh, use tires, maybe.
Jeez.
Jeez, something that's completely impervious to abuse.
Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Gumby in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? So, you doubt me. I'd love to see your evidence.
We found her ID stained with blood in there.
You are duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything. Sorry. I can't say anything at all. Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the... Uh-oh.
Aw, shit.
Uh-oh.
It's the spooky
it's
scarecrow.
It's your friend.
Hugh.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Run, you two.
Robo Boy.
It's Robo Scarecrow.
Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. Is this the time for jokes? Run, go. It's always the time for jokes.
Yes.
And thus we ran.
Run away.
Ryota seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little? Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtations sicken me. Filthy mongrel. Shh, do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay? You plan to act as a decoy? Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally up until now, so why stop now? Our ally? Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu?
Oh.
Love him.
Sakia, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught.
Indeed.
How am I, the sick boy, the fastest one in the group? This doesn't make any sense. All that three-legged race practice.
Yeah, man. You're good.
Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything.
I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction.
We don't have much time left. The only thing to do is get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us the whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally.
Our ally, indeed.
You've always been separated, right? So, you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or...
How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I couldn't know.
I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakia.
Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy.
Looks like Sakia isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is.
It kind of sucks.
Yeah. We should write in the notes and go talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours?
That's when the dome will open.
Alright, let's go, Sakia. Huh? Sakia?
Your friend already left, young one.
Why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone.
Uh-oh.
Gotta sprint there before he gets murdered.
Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I'm no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so? What is blood?
Blood? A mixture of mostly water and some iron.
Other stuff. Saki
really
is
goopy.
having doubts. Oh, hello again, Shirogane. Where's the doctor? He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there. Thank you. You're going right after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. The teacher. He looked rather troubled. I hope he's alright. Blood's just a liquid in your body.
Yep.
I mean,
just a liquid in your body.
Doctor. Mr. Shirogane, you look quite fatigued. Would you care rest for a little while? You are wrong, are you not, sir? Whatever could you mean? I wish to learn the truth. Oh, what did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Gumby? That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Gumby. This is the truth. Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity.
Could not possibly. Simply impossible.
Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either. Which raises the question, Who did?
You did.
Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be... I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say that he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself.
The poison killed her. Wasn't us.
The two of you did not kill her, but were involved. But then, who did kill her?
The principal.
Oh dear me, this won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel.
Rude.
What did he just say? Doctor, Could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me.
Rude.
You filthy, low-born mongrel.
What?
What are you saying, sir? I'm not like You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawada has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push, and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane. A glint of white steel. His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air.
Oh no, Sakia. Stab.
I'm dying. I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think.
Question mark?
Sakazaki!
Oh.
No!
He's been stabbed.
Stop that, Issa. I told you not to touch my brother. Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya blots out the sun. Blood is spreading across the floor. I'm unhurt? Who's... Your wing. Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him himself. Or that I wouldn't kill him.
I never promised I wouldn't kill him.
And after all that work, to steal the records from Mr. Kawada, too. Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core.
Of course.
Oh no. Oh, such flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you've helped Mr. Kawada as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I'm done with you? I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki... This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane. No, don't move, Sakia. Oh no, fight.
Stab. Fight.
There's a stab. Sakia. Oh, that's
Sakia.
you. You're here now. Oh, Mr. Kawada, we were just discussing you. You. Oh, that's.
You standing over Sakia, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them.
This is awkward.
There's no question about what's happened. Doctor! So it was you all along.
Was it? I wonder about that. Ho ho ho. Pull yourself together, Sakazaki. Say something.
Oh no, Yuya.
Don't worry, he won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two, so ask him all you want.
Wait, Doctor! Oh, and he smashed his way out the window.
He run.
Oh, and the
Scarecrow's
Scarecrow's
guess
here.
what? You have another friend.
Great. The Scarecrow!
Everyone's here. There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go.
Of course. Labor 9, is that the Scarecrow's name? So he was working under the doctor this whole time?
Of course.
Obviously.
Duh. Just a little more, Mr. Kawada. Do you think you'll remember soon?
Stop running away! You killed Norqual. I'll never forgive you.
I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kawada.
This guy's so weird.
He's so weird.
Chase me! I reach out. I can't reach. The doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. What? Okay. My stun gun goes useless in my pocket again.
Don't go chasing after the beanpole man on your own, Ryota. The good man keeps his cool, even in times like this. Don't speak, you're still bleeding. Don't worry. Who in the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with a cleaver would have been bad, but... We're going to hell?
A little scalpel got me, but unfortunately I'm a bird, and a scalpel is very large compared to our bodies.
No, look, it's fine. It's a tiny wound.
There are plenty of bandages here.
Yeah, let's just bandage
Sakia,
him up.
wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leone.
Wait, Ryota. I have things to tell you.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Can you wait long enough to hear my confession?
Sure. Whatever.
Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste.
Whatever.
So let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance.
Before I bleed out on the ground.
It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before? We had a deal. Of course, you broke it without a second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. That is the truth.
But then why did he?
She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth. Then there was someone else? Yes, right as always, Sakia.
And that third person killed Norkel? Who was it?
I'm sorry, I can't tell you that.
You're an idiot.
I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up.
No. So you stuffed her into those boxes?
It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided morning would give the most time for humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her in the print boxes was funny, too.
The most humans? Why would...
Looks like I've stayed on the fence to the very end. I didn't have the resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different. I thought you said you'd be fine. Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryota? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards.
Oh, he's gonna die. No.
Just for a little. Following said, well, it was kind of funny.
It was kind of funny.
I want to talk to Sakia alone.
Alright.
You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion, and you'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Mother is sad. He's her son, too. I will go. I will throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take my mother from him. I waited until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. I had hid him away in the mansion, and I switched them, so he will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me, but he will love my brother. He will give him nice food and nice clothes and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg, and I smashed it.
Oh, how dare he?
Plot.
Plot. Character development.
It's so sad. I've always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakia. We were never half-brothers. You are my real brother. Impossible. I am the heir of the LaBelle family. Father told me so. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose. I never told anyone that I'd switch the eggs. If Father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did it to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury. You, under what authority? None, you're right. I only ever listened to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along, since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the LaBelle, the other father's child, will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I always worried about whether I should tell you or not, and now it's too late. So, fool, to deny me my lineage now. Sakia, stop being a dick. I'm sorry, Saki, I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you. If I am not of the LaBelle line, what am I? I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakia, and think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all. No, wait, Sakazaki, stay with me. There's still much for you to tell me. It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg. Pull yourself together, Yuya. You can't leave like this. You said a little scalpel like that couldn't kill you. I should apologize about that, too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin. You mean that scalpel had... Go on, Sakia. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy.
Bleh.
And then he dies.
Rip.
Yuya!
Rip bird.
I was a mess when this happened. It totally caught me off guard.
Oh.
I was like, oh my god. Oh, you missed some stuff. You missed some stuff. There was a lot of plot that just happened.
Yep.
To recap that tiny last scene,
murdered.
The doctor basically said that he and Yuya did not kill her, but were involved. Then he jumped out with the Scarecrow, who was working under him, after stabbing Yuya with a scalpel. Yeah. And Yuya confessed to not killing her, but to cutting her up and putting her in the boxes along with the doctor. Then Yuya kicked Ryota out of the room and confessed that he in fact switched. You finished the game. Yeah, okay, never mind, we're good. But that will come back later, so it is important to remember that.
6 p.m. Written like a psychopath, by the way. Yeah, who writes 6 p.m. like this? I didn't have much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. The atmosphere in the maiden's office is tense. The doctor said he'd be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this mean the building has a basement?
Certainly not one that appears on the official plans, but maybe.
Under the medical center? The one that's blocked off with concrete?
It does not seem to me that the medical center is an entirely independent building. There may well be a path from this building into the basement there. Is there anywhere you might have missed something?
Missed something? Or forgotten something? Somewhere I forgot to look? Oh. That's right. The encyclopedia from the library in the medical center. And the chronologically in the medical records. I'd like to talk with Nageki again.
Also, I just want to say that music during that whole Yuya scene is like some of my favorite music.
Yeah,
it got me. I think that was why I cried. Yeah, secret room. You thought of something?
Gotta put the book in and open up the secret passageway. Yeah, I need to go check. Sakia. Aw, he's sad boy. He hasn't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him.
It's a really good song.
I know how he feels. Better to leave him alone.
I think I had to censor a lot of this episode because I was cursing when you died.
Ghost bird.
I know. I'm worried about it too. You're fading again. Where are you?
Oh no, spirit.
That's like some ghost trick shit right there.
Nageki, there you are.
What is it?
I found out a lot about the school and about you.
I see. I suppose you know who I am, then.
Sort of, but there are things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago and the dome today, how are they related? Nageki must know something about the secrets the school holds. You aren't really here anymore, are you?
That might be so, or it might not.
I saw in school records, it says you died 5 years ago in an accident in the medical center.
I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave.
You stopped your... In other words...
At the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that.
So you didn't die in the accident? He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. I need a clue. There must be a basement at the medical center. I need to get in there.
Give him a hug, or at least try.
Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia.
The encyclopedia?
You used to go to the medical center, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from here with the one over there?
Why would...
That's what I want. Well, that's what I want to know. I guess you should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no copy of Volume 6. The
medical center has the same encyclopedias?
Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there and no 9.
How disorderly.
Yeah, anyway, one of those copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here.
Switch the encyclopedias. Mr. Kawada, try reading this copy of Column 9.
Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. Looks like just another book when it's closed, but it's a box? It's full of files. Some sort of documents? They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been...
What does it say? That one.
Let's see.
Operation Hatoful.
This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons to fight humans? It has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office. But I never expected anything like this. Meaning,
excuse me?
this school has been being used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years. 2180. New strains of Sumateria influenza isolated. Year 2183. A new strain has been isolated from Fushishiro Negeki. It is lethal to humans and has been named the Karen virus. It has entered research at St. Pigeonations Medical Center.
Karen virus. Humans I met would always get very sick.
Are you remembering something?
Yes, I think so. I think I was the one who brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical center often did secret things in the reference room. I wanted to tell someone important what was happening in the center. Was it my family? It must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I think that's supposed to be need your help to see?
He paces nervously in circles, rambling on to himself. If you realize something, it would help me to know what it is.
I've remembered what happened here 5 years ago. Oh no, ready for a
more plot.
Sick plot dump? Another one? I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. I never thought much of it at the time, but apparently everybody there was a war orphan. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as could be. One day, the endless routine was broken and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity! Free humanity!" I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us one at a time. I was helpless. I could only hide in a corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds had come to save us. They had come and killed the evil humans. That is what I thought. But... yeah, sounds like something we'd do. You've been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few. I left the orphanage with my one remaining sibling, and we lived in an apartment, not an orphanage.
Another orphanage.
But I was weak and couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. And then I received the invitation. We wish to welcome you with special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We will provide anything you need. Anything at all. There is a hospital on the school grounds. We will provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. I did not want to leave him, but if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to improve my physical condition, and so I enrolled in St. Pigeonations. Our school. I was still weak, and so I often stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses and the faculty were all very kind to me. And then, early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This vacation is the perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment?
You could...
You would have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of summer, you should be as healthy as any other bird in the school.
Oh, for sure. Definitely for sure gonna have that happen.
Totally!
Oh, yeah.
And so began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. And then the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. A human would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp, and then, with a last painful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Living in my body was a virus deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans, and in return, I killed another human with each experiment. Simply by standing in the same room as me, by breathing the same air as me, they would collapse. I couldn't stand it. I had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away at my heart little by little, and so I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace.
I burned the building down and killed myself.
I had to get rid of his body.
Yeah.
Karen virus, the deadly guest that made its home in my body. That is what they called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus.
That was Operation Hatoful?
Yes. That's why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but I am not here. But maybe, just maybe, there's still something left somewhere. And I can feel him close by. Mr. Kawada, are you going to the basement?
I don't have a choice. To find a way out of here alive, I have to find I found out why they killed Norkel. I need to ask the doctor.
I see. That encyclopedia. What else is inside?
Oh, he killed Norkel with his disease body or whatever.
Well, he's a ghost.
Whatever, his corpse killed Norkel. Oh. A piece of paper folded up along with the files. This is a map in the medical center.
When I was there, I went in through the medical center. But it must connect to the main building somewhere near here.
That looks like the gym, so those stairs are...
I believe it is in the chemistry preparation room.
Ah.
The researchers often went in there.
The doctor is beneath the preparation
If you remember,
room.
You've been in there before.
Yeah, you got locked in there for a second. Thank you, Nageki. I have to go.
Yes, I think you will be seeing me again. And...
Yep.
Miss Gumby as well.
Oh, I'm going to die.
Hi, Segway. How are you? Should you be afraid? Maybe. Possibly. We're getting into some spooky stuff now.
Spooky.
Birds are biological weapons now.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that
Specifically
fun?
Ghost Boy.
Well...
Before he killed himself.
How did you get here? A staircase in the preparation room. I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be.
If the Scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. We'll have to go and look. 7 p.m. already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans.
7th class. That's not how it works.
We don't know how... we don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get everybody from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs.
Leave that to me. Yes, James Bond.
James Bond. Mr. Leone.
I'll take care of the other students. Don't worry, I'm not a massive agent for anything.
Oh, he's
for nothing.
massive.
That said nothing. I can read. Well then, thank you, Mr. One.
You aren't going with them, sir?
I'm going to come with you, Kawada. We never know what could happen.
I mean, you're super sketch, sir. I'd like you not to be with me. Thank you, sir.
He's your teacher. You need supervision.
Alright.
You're welcome. I am your homeroom teacher, after all.
You seem
You need adult supervision.
unfazed.
You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous.
Great.
Does Japan school have 7 classes? I know. I don't think so. I think this is just a thing for like a chapter measuring mechanism.
What about you, Sakia?
You two go ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Oh, no more buddy cop with Sakia.
See, now you
Right.
really need a friend.
Okay. We're gonna get out of here together, okay?
He's just having a personal crisis.
Yeah. Too much has already happened today for both Sakia and me. I don't know what's on his mind, but he doesn't seem to be interested in telling me. But if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. I guess the two of us then,
See,
Mr.
you need a
Nanaki.
friend.
Yeah. If something bad happens, one of us can come back and warn you and the others, Mr. Leone.
Understood. Commence Operation Breakout it is, then.
Alrighty. Let's go. Don't fall asleep on
Not
me.
so fast.
Good.
Dang, there was a door.
Good. Thank you for breaking in through the window. Angel,
What does he want? Oh, no.
what does he want now? We don't have time for messing around.
Textoris Melodia Funis, you travel now to the Abyss of Despair, do you not?
The Abyss of Despair?
I sense demon spores far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein alone.
The Wallenstein guy's the doctor, right? Okay,
We're coming for you, Wallenstein. Guess what? You have another friend.
great.
You get to bring on him.
Wait, Angel, we need to be more careful. Wait.
He's gone.
Oh,
He certainly is lively.
let's go.
Angel might just bring his own glass to break.
Good. Yeah, just smashing pots.
Alright, find some stairs.
This is the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland.
We have our RPG party.
Yeah.
Yes, not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either. This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it.
Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door, or...
I don't come here very much, so, Do you feel a draft?
a draft?
There are no windows in here. It must be coming in from the basement. We are now ready for murder.
Oh,
Be silent, my crimson breast. We must hold it back or the eulogy of doom will... Gate of Erebus, guide me to the abyss.
great. Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't... Oh, smashes through the wall. Great.
Oh, there it is. So it was behind the mirror all along.
Alright. He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak.
Birds could use walkie-talkies, you're right.
Yeah.
Let us proceed, Textoris Melodia Funis. The master of the abyss awaits us below. Yeah, secret room! Good job following, you did it!
Secret tunnel. A long dark staircase winds downwards behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance into a subway tunnel. Let's go.
Oh, good. This looks nice. Very impressive.
This is a lot fancier than I expected. I never knew this huge place was underneath the school. This facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. Norkel, none of us ever knew.
All I need now is my doctor theory to be true.
Yeah, we lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet.
I don't see anybody. I wonder if it's closed now.
Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility's been shut up.
I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on.
Hey, Angel, which way do you think we should go to find the doctor?
Angel will know. That would be... my crimson breast murmurs. The Midnight Hunter approaches.
The Scarecrow?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's the Midnight Hunter. Has anything good ever happened in a place like this?
Scarecrow Man!
Uh-oh. He swing.
No. He stab. Couldn't you have said so earlier?
Where are you gonna go? Oh dear, if we don't get past him, we can't go on. We cannot reach Wallenstein without first defeating his dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided.
Oh. But all we've managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we...
You swing.
Whack. Smash. Sound effect.
We can't get anywhere just by running away. Do we have any sort of weapon?
Oh,
weapon?
I do have this stun gun Maester Leon sent me. Will it even work on a scarecrow made of metal?
Maybe not at normal output, but it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it would be completely unaffected.
What? What do you mean looks like a living creature?
The Midnight Hunter is a hound bred from the Black Void. We must purify it with holy water.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea.
Let's throw water on it. What? What did he even say?
There's a fire hose on the wall there. If we time it right.
Ah, yes. Electrocute it.
No. He wobbles
towards the wall and just falls asleep as he sprays the thing.
No, this is important.
Of course.
All right, ready?
Good.
Ready?
He points the hose at the scarecrow and opens the valve. Angel, sir, get back! I set the sun gun to maximum and hurl it at the scarecrow.
I mean, that works.
All right.
Sure. I mean, you are trying to short circuit it, I guess, so it's probably better to just chuck it at it. Oh, look, you did it.
Alright.
You did it.
Sweet. We defeated an evil robot. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. The electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, and then it is still. We did it!
Electricity is a powerful thing indeed.
I should probably pick up my stun gun.
The thunderous voice of doom. Judgment has come! Oh, Angel.
Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onwards!
We did it. We killed 1 out of 9.
Perfect.
Because this is labor 9. There's 8 more. This is Sakia.
Oh, okay.
What am I doing here? A libelle is not allowed hesitation. No, I've not even the right to claim that restriction anymore. Yuya, foolish. No, not ish at all. I am a fool. I've been pampered my entire life while my shadow he crawled along under the weight of a crime which only he knew. I've been nothing but vain and selfish. Saki's just having a breakdown. He's alright.
He's fine.
What should I do, Yuya? Oh. Oh no. Koo! It's Sakia! Sakia's here!
Good.
Leave. No one wanted you to come here.
Aw.
Koo! Everyone is leaving. It is a grand daring escape. Koo! Sakia will find Ryota with Oga-san. Away we go. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Ku? Sakia weeps. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
No, I do not. It's raining.
Terrible day for rain.
Ku! Is Sakia in pain? That is bad. We must do something about it. Ku! Oka-san used healing touch.
Oh, lay on hands.
Confound you! Must I repeat? Ku! Oka-san knows. Oka-san heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far, far away. We will never see him again.
Oh, gosh.
So they told you. Ku! Do not worry. If we cannot meet him, we need only chase after him.
Let's not chase after the dead.
Do you have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the other older breeds have no concept of death. Chase Yuya into the grave. What kind of fool would... Ku! Oka-san knows the earth is a ball, so if we run far enough, we will find him. What foolishness. Speaking with mongrels makes my head hurt. Except I'm a mongrel, too. Poor mongrels who do not even notice their own error, that is. Ku! Oka-san is not a mongrel. Ku! Sakia and Yuya and Oka-san all have their own wonderful names. Names more important than any breed.
Oh.
Is that your argument? That isn't even... You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down.
Oh. Inspiration moment for Sakia.
I am myself. Ku! It's time to go. Oka-san and friend are late.
You are friend.
Ku! Kick reason to the curb. Time to blast out this prison and find Yuya. Oka's always brimming with useless energy, as he was. Am I the same, perhaps? We will never see him again, no matter how far we run. But if he were here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? At any rate, moping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours. I will chase after him.
I like the use of his music here.
Yeah, I know. I will never find him. But I will find myself. Let us go, Oko. There's nothing more for us here. Ku! Sakia is best when he acts cool. After Ryota, full speed ahead.
Whee!
Someone turn on the hose. The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer.
Ah, yes. I feel a little nervous relying on Angel's bizarre intuition alone, but it's worked so far and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctors by scent? Or is that just an Angelism?
Angelism. There's some very advanced equipment in here. And these documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use.
There's a register of names left open on one desk. Maybe it's a student register? Look, your name's in here too, Angel.
The dark grimoire. I feel the tendrils of imminent tragedy.
Oh no.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just adjusting.
They have notes on some of the students too. Under Hikade, he acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seems to produce intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant.
That is so stupid.
I know, I love it though. It's so funny.
Great.
You thought it was just him being a jerk, but it's science. The pheromone causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but its usefulness is limited, not currently applicable to combat.
Great. So he is just a living biotransmitter for
basically.
insanity.
For insanity, though. I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the Crimson Angel of Judecca, destined to wander this earth alone.
And so it's affecting him too, obviously. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic.
It looks like all the students who were invited here have some sort of physical idiosyncrasy.
Oh, that's not good.
How did you enroll, Kawada?
How? I was sent a letter because I am sick all the time. I was invited too. I don't know why.
Yours is just a bunch of numbers.
Am I a test tube?
I wonder if it's the explanation for something like Hikade's?
Am I just like the petri dish? Because that would be unkind.
No, the black miasma of inevitable doom draws near. We are approaching the gate of the abyss. I feel its foul wind.
Let's go. The doctor's waiting for us.
Could you wait a minute, Kawada?
What is it, sir? We're almost done. We need to...
I want to ask you something first, Kawada. You lied. Did not you? Did you not?
Huh? Lied? Me?
I don't know why you would lie about that. Or maybe you forgot, even though it was just yesterday.
I was there in the office, but I didn't remember for some reason, and I have bird flu now. Yesterday, after school? Like I said to Saki, I don't know anything about it. We have to ask the doctor.
I see. Let's go on, then.
I killed her. Bum, bum, bum. Mr. Nanaki follows Angel down towards the innermost room. I've been trying to find out the truth about Norkel's death since this morning. Why would I lie? Maybe Mr. Nanaki misunderstood something, but that seems too simple.
This is where I started the finale.
Okay.
So we have an hour left from here.
Okay. In contrast, the rooms to the above, this area is dark and filthy. This must be where the fire was 5 years ago. I feel like I can smell soot just by looking at the walls here. Nageki threw himself in the sea of fire here to end the experiments. I wonder what I would have done in his place. Would I have ended it all like him, or...
You're late, Mr. Kawada. Oh no, here's where I was on that screen. I've grown tired of waiting. There he is.
Shoo.
Oh no. The Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein!
Oh no.
Doctor.
It wasn't just Norkel. You killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who went outside wouldn't have been... Why are you doing this?
Must I repeat myself? I told you before I merely disassembled Miss Gumby after the fact. I did not kill her.
Do you think I care?
It would appear that you need some assistance. I told you before, but you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Gumby Norkel? Do not listen to the Dark Sorcerer's words, Textorus Melodia Funis. I always stumble over Ryota's, only Ryota's. He will lay a spell on you. That's still messed up, Doc. Perhaps the peanut gallery could keep its thoughts to itself?
Oh, shit. An iron grill drops behind me like an evil wizard's portcullis. I've been cut off.
Oh dear, we appear to be shut in. Thanks, Kazumagi.
Great.
No, the dark spell.
Great. What are you doing?
Nothing at all. I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Mr. Kawada.
Oh, I'm the bioweapon. Shit.
Now let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek.
You have done unbelievably cruel things, Doctor.
When did you get that installed?
You were involved in the medical center here, too. Nothing you say will change my mind.
How pugnacious of you. But you're lacking in logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you have already deduced that I was working on Operation Hatoful.
Operation Hatoful? The plan to wipe out humanity with the Karen virus.
Precisely. Oh, it does make me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You are exemplary. Ho ho ho. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful, quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains with such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. Karan virus was no exception. It cannot last very long outside of a host's body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, we would have had to send live carriers into their society and allow it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Coronavirus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fujishio Nageki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Karan able to safely reside.
Ah, like mine, because I have a shitty immune system.
He refused to cooperate.
You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he would have never killed himself.
Indeed. It did not occur to us that the test of the strain's effects would harm his mental health. We expected that he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but sadly it was not so when we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death, but thankfully we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains and have kept them to this day. I have been waiting for a new carrier to arrive.
Gasp.
Sounds like this was a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? No one ever cares about mental health. Quite
Sounds
right.
like this is a lot of resources that are swept under the rug.
I digress a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need only compromise a subject's immune system, creating a compatibility like Fujishiro Nageki's.
Compromise the immune system? They'd die.
Indeed. Even if the subject were able to become a carrier for the Karan virus, if they died to some other infection, it would all be for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I chose. I worked on the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system.
You're a piece of shit.
I suppose I should count myself lucky that I achieved my goal in only a year. You are an exemplary student, Mr. Kawada. I give you full marks.
Full marks? I'm not very smart. My head hurts, almost as if some strange creature's wriggling about deep inside my brain.
You okay, Ryota? Mr. Nanaki said you were coming. Oh, this is technically Norkel, actually.
Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were all right. Norkel came to the infirmary to see me?
You've come this far. I'm sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot?
You infected me and she died. Great. You're a bastard. Everything is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drink the medicine Dr. Iwanimine gives me and I lie down, but my body still feels heavy. I'm tired. You okay, Ryota? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were all right. Norkel is reaching towards me. Want to go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops. Norkel falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryota, I can't breathe. Oh, she can't breathe. This is bad. Mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange, almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. Goodbye, Norkel. See you tomorrow. Hugh. She fell down before my eyes, and then...
The experiment was a resounding success. Miss Gumby displayed the archetypical symptoms of a human infected with Karen virus and passed away. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes an overreaction of the immune system, which leads to widespread apoptosis in the lungs, but more simply, any human who comes into contact with you will die.
Hooray!
You see? And he just left?
You're lying. Norkel and I were together since we were children, and I was walking around in the city. Why didn't you stop me? I feel like that was a gap in your plan.
Of course, I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year have been in preparation for it. Duh. Do you recognize this?
The Scarecrow's head.
Yes, alas, the body is now useless, but I shall tell you about Labor 9, the being you call the Scarecrow. It is one of the labor model new humans developed by Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical.
Developed by the Dove Party?
Yeah.
I like that. That's funny.
It was unethical.
It was unethical to turn people into robots, you know. They want to live in society with.
We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race.
Yeah,
These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step towards the beautiful ideal of coexistence with humans.
Ah, yes.
With a human's head mounted inside an artificial body, they were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Of course, they never entered development, the project having been shut down early due to ethical compliance.
Ugh, ethics.
However, I carried on the Dove Party researchers' will and created this prototype. To be my sidekick.
Ah.
We didn't want too many other people snooping around and disrupting your investigation, so I had it patrol the building. And now, the next question. What is inside this bag?
A human head.
No, close, but you have to be more specific.
It's Norkel's head.
I believe we had Miss Gumby's head sent to your classroom, but did you notice anything missing?
Well, her brain. Duh.
Oh, ethics, always in the way.
When I found it in the box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues.
So optimal and ethical.
I guess I may have missed something.
That's funny.
Wait. He doesn't mean Norkel's brain? Gasp.
Correct, you do catch on quickly. Miss Gumby did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she has lost much of her personality.
Then she's alive? But her body's gone. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call that alive? I mean, you are mostly just your brain piloting a meat bag, so, I mean,
yeah.
Yes. Alive or not alive? I don't know anymore. Can you save her?
That is a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death, but really it's quite vague. Her personality still remained in this world up until a few minutes ago. But you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say.
Oh no, I killed her again.
Oh great, now we've killed her inadvertently twice. Alas, Miss Gumby's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday her body and today her mind. You are a far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Mr. Kawada.
I killed Norkel. It was my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way?
Cue Ryota breakdown.
Oh, shit.
This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Mr. Sakazaki, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. Is it time to kick Shu?
Yeah,
you
time
are
to
but
kick
one
Shu.
step from the end now. You must remember one more thing.
Where I put my gun. I shoot Shu in the face.
What was that you and Miss Gumby told me long ago? Come, follow me. He holds out his wing.
Holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Norkel is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose.
You are obedient, Mr. Kawada. Wait, Textoris Melodia Funis! The demon spores are the thickest that way. You will not be able to return.
Ah, gasp.
That's right. The doctor's probably going to do something unspeakably horrible to you, Kawada. Come back.
Oh, no.
Thank you for bringing Mr. Kawada this far, you two. And now, goodbye.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. This looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? This presence, Mystic Phantom, the avatar of miasma.
Oh, no.
You do take everything in stride, don't you, Higure?
Rip
So do
those
you,
two.
honestly.
Yeah, they're both just like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, well, this looks bad. 2 humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Norkel's parents.
Ah, shit.
She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply.
Ah, rip.
The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then the stranger came and spoke to us. Actually, I think this is, well, I won't tell you. Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you. So tell me. I answered, I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Norkel continued, I agree. I would do anything to make Ryota's wish come true.
Oh, cute.
The stranger nodded. Might not be possible right now, but one day I will make it happen.
Oh. Oh no, promises from a villain. More pressure?
Experiment!
Experiment! Putting human brain inside a robot head. When we were children, that's right. That was you.
That was the other thing you had forgotten. You have remembered, I see.
8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Norkel's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight.
You and Miss Gumby both said that you would be glad to die to bring it about. And so I am carrying out your wish just as you had stated it. Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever.
That's literally not true. Symbiotic relationships generally have no negative effects on one another.
One race would have to be completely destroyed, you see?
Oh yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Why did you choose me back then?
Choose you? Why did I ask what your wish was, you mean? I assure you it was not a coincidence. I'm not so bored as to wander around granting wishes willy-nilly. I too had made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original lysosomes from Fujishiro Nageki to you, and everything will be in place. I have granted your wish, though I did make you jump through a few hoops so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all I've done for you,
Oh yeah, I mean, you did.
You did kill my best friend.
Kill my best friend and twist my words and want to wipe out an entire race. Thanks. I appreciate the thought. It's the thought that counts, right? I don't care about anything now. Norkel is gone.
Oh no, time to be edgy.
I reach for my gun. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened.
Yes, following. I think it is supposed to be the same as Nageki, like when the humans barricaded themselves in his orphanage, and this is supposed to be happening at the same time.
Oh, it's like the same event?
Yeah.
It was the same house.
Yeah,
so it seemed like they went to go and negotiate with them
and then
with the hostage situation, and then,
didn't work out.
Got murdered. If this is what my life is to be like, I wish I'd never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore.
Do not be anxious. You have no will to resist, so soon you'll forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kawada.
Okay.
Ah, my crimson breast just Stop wishing around this guy.
Yeah.
Talking will just make it worse.
I don't want to see anything anymore. Alright,
All right,
move
cool.
your eyes.
Well, they reuse visuals, so I wanted to be sure. Yeah, I think it is supposed to be the same thing. The timeline lines up. It was 8 years ago. Yeah, I said that. It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little more time, but it is getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein, you coward! Come out and fight!
Bleh. Angel dies. Oh.
Kill!
San!
Kill! Hold on just a little longer. We'll get you out of there. I will try to open the cage. Oko, you see to the gas. I feel like you should have assigned those the opposite direction.
Like Oko-san seems like he's
savior.
The heavy duty, and you should be the science nerd in this moment.
Kill!
Oko-san will not fail.
You saved your teacher.
Ah, good.
And Angel. Ah, much better. No one can say you slack off as student president, Shirogane. The Crimson Breast shall not forget this.
Good.
Are you two alone?
I still just like that he is a biological weapon.
He's adorable.
I release neurotoxins when I get excited.
He acts as a transmitter. It's amazing.
Ugh.
Where did Kawada go? Koo? Were you separated? Did Ryota wander off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off?
I kind of wanted to read everyone's different, like, biological functions. Like, San, he appears to be the child of a god.
Koo? Oh no, no doubt the doctor's making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak.
Ah.
Aren't we all biological weapons at the end of the day?
I mean,
if we do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of the darkness. Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable poltroon? He's saying that the doctor's planning to turn Kawada into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath. Very well, let us proceed. And thus, the squad is coming.
The squad.
The squad is coming to help.
Approaches.
Kawada, are you alive? Oh.
Oh, Ryota, angry bird.
Oh no.
He took my brain away.
Koo! Oak-san has a bad feeling about this. Ryota's not normal. Miserable medical man, what have you done to him? Why, if it isn't the son of the noble LaBelle family, what is one of your prestige doing here? Ho ho ho. Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawada?
I have granted his wish.
That's
that is all.
It is almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawada must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race.
Ah, you know.
Kawada would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawada?
Also, alright, this is pointing out maybe like a bit of semantics, but this is a terrible biological weapon. It's a biological weapon that cannot spread because it can only exist inside human bodies. Those human bodies die within minutes of exposure, and it's a very close proximity exposure.
Oh, are we getting raided? Is there sound? There it is.
Oh, we are
there
getting raided.
Robin, hello! Thank you for the raid. You've come in at the end. Don't worry, you have not missed the drama. My countermeasures are still broken, but once I get my new stream set up, I'm going to fix them and get them working again. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it.
So
anyways,
like,
what were you saying?
You know, as I was saying, not a great biological weapon. I feel like COVID much more effective.
That's too real. Too real. We're not going there.
But it's so easy. It's low hanging fruit, you know. You just gotta go there.
I think it's because it acts fast. I think
it
that's what
acts
we want.
fast, but he'd have to personally go see all the humans.
But here's the thing. All the humans are currently gathering outside the dome.
It's not all of the humans.
It's a large.
So he will kill a crowd of humans for sure. That's
well,
helpful.
you don't know what he's gonna tell Ryota to do. Like after this,
if
a lot of them
shot
will be
in
there.
The face, end of plan.
You're doing a draw. Cool. I hope it went well.
Nice.
I think it's implied that this is like a very large group of humans.
Okay, so he's
possibly
gonna kill a crowd
all
of
of
humans.
them.
If it's all of the humans, okay, well then that's a different story.
Isn't it airborne since Nageki never touched people? Yes, but it has to be in proximity.
It's very close proximity.
It's close proximity. It has to be in the same room
with somebody, which
is
a terrible disease.
To be fair, I don't know if they've ever tried to do it with people outside.
I mean,
I wonder.
I guess.
I feel like because it's the doctor experimenting on it, maybe he's made some shenanigans possible.
Maybe.
It seems he is hesitant to agree with you. Ho ho ho. Ah. He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him.
Oh no.
It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world and cannot afford to waste any of it.
Apparently he's dying. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, well, he has but little time. What does that mean? His duty now is to fly about the world, spreading the seeds of something throughout all of humanity. It would be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he will be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task.
How'd he pump him full of steroids?
Do not fear. Oga-san will stop Ryota here and now. Dot dot dot.
Bzz.
Bzz.
Oh no. Oga-san.
Cool.
Oh, wing attack. No.
There he goes.
Threw Oga-san out the
Mr.
window.
Kawada has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity.
Ah, great.
He's been brainwashed?
It's not what he said, but okay.
We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface, but Oko's stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that.
Oh no. Ryota's the Terminator.
As you do.
Quick, someone get a hose.
How can we keep him here?
We've got this stun gun.
Well, you did throw it.
And a hose.
Well, Ryota had it.
Hmm.
Kawada is very strong but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Hikode. What, him? He's nuts.
Yeah, give him some neurotoxin. Deadly neurotoxin.
Haha, Black Bean Donna.
Ah, good.
There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Kawada, stop! Ah! Oh dear, there goes Shirogane.
Rip.
The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One. Bing! He's reacting. How is that frail Luzon able to affect him?
Ah.
Guess what it's time for. What is he doing?
The music.
Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back there, Hikode has the ability to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier, too. I think it's real.
I think it's real. It's a medical document, after all.
Mental restraints? Like how a desperate man can be stronger than usual? The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the bloodstained hand, I seal the funeral song.
So good.
RPG time?
Ah.
Cool! Oga-san attack! Oga-san cannot possibly lose in a fight with Ryota. Ryota's a bitch!
Ryota's a little bitch. She's a weak
There we
little
go.
wiener.
Perfect. We're supposed to convince Ryota to stop while ourselves being drawn into some bizarre fantasy. This is madness. Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane. Just go along with it.
We're all getting drawn into the weird fantasy universe.
Prepare yourselves. We fight, brethren bound with the red lotus feathers.
Bwah.
Brah. This is Sparta. Ryota, Textora's Melodia Funis appears, ready to
Great.
fight.
Of course.
Angel's turn. I don't think any of this matters.
Pure wings awaken.
Yeah! Textora's Melodia Funis. Now's the time to break Wallenstein's spell. Hear the call of the Red Lotus.
Oh.
San's turn. Oh,
Coo,
very,
coo.
the most important choice in the game so far.
Coo! Coo coo!
Coo! A violent Ryota is not a good Ryota. Come to your senses.
Wing attack.
Kazuaki's turn.
Ah.
Also very important.
Come back.
We're all trying our best for you, Kawada. Come back to us.
Can somebody just stab Shu? It
Sakia's
wouldn't be
turn.
that hard. He's so fat. Pull yourself together.
Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Stop, Kawada. This is not the path you must travel.
Question mark's turn. Oh, it's a ghost. Jeez, Ryota, you're causing everybody trouble. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker-class character this story needs. Wake up already, Ryota.
You guess who this is.
I mean, it's you, obviously.
Yeah, Ryota was defeated.
I'm the only Berserker class.
I love it. The
So
power
good.
of friendship.
Yeah, friendship.
Just kiss him, Sakia.
Yeah.
Just kiss. Kawada, pull yourself together. Do you want this?
No, I don't.
Coo. Ryota's a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself.
You're right. Wait. I don't want to be a vegetarian.
The remitter reactivated? Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind, after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. True. True words.
Yeah.
I suppose this means my data was insufficient.
Can somebody stab this fat bird?
This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast.
Ah, yes. Wait, Angel. It's not just his fault.
Yes, it is.
It is, like, 99% his fault.
Why do you protect him? He is the one who did this to you.
He did. Tell me, Doctor, why did you go so far to grant my wish?
Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It's not worth telling.
I'm insane.
This was merely an experiment that has now come to an end.
You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose, you evil fuck.
How did I know you were gonna say evil fuck?
Because that's what he is. I want to know the answer to everything. Why are you so fat? I don't know.
The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you're expecting, I assure you.
I was bored that day.
You seemed cool.
You seemed especially weak and frail.
Oh shit, is this in this game? Hey, good morning, Issa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing, the healers we got earlier? Healers? Ah, the Hela cells from last month. Yeah, them, from the unusually old human. Aiding science, even after death. Can we at least call the samples by their proper name? You've always been serious like that, Issa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness and they respond beautifully.
Okay.
Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality. Indeed, these results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition. That too. Kawada Ryuji.
Ryuji.
He's quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain.
My dad was friends with you. So you turned me into a plague ship?
Hey, good morning, Issa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning whenever I get up, Issa. Get distracted by things like common sense and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry. Hey, good morning, Issa. Whoopsie, we're low on cash. Here, was this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask. I've been doing fine so far. They were friends.
Oh.
Hey, good morning, Issa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? I'm somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid!
Adorable.
I see. Congratulations. Oh no.
I know.
Go away, Java. What, you don't have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory.
You would be a horrible father. Yeah.
You would be a horrible father.
How unnaturally responsible of you.
Rude. The only bird who I ever recognized. The only one I ever recognized as worthy of my respect.
I was gay for your father, Rita.
I mean, it's implied.
I was gay for your father and he died. And now I am sad.
Hey, good morning, Issa. I brought you something cool. What is it? A fossil, look at it. It's huge. You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology too. It tempts me with spouse breach. I will carry on your research while you are out then. Go on. Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen, want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Field observation is fun. My next one's at the start of the month. While I am interested in your work, sir, I am partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah, I'll invite you next time then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I will make sure to open time in my schedule, though.
Aw, friends.
Aww. The doctor's finally giving sex ed. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island.
Ugh, that's catastrophic.
By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him.
Emaciated.
Emaciated, that's a word. I don't know if I've ever pronounced that word out loud. Fun fact. He had watched as many other birds... He had watched as many other birds succumb to the disease. I don't know why I needed to read that.
This is just incorrect.
Yeah, I was like, wait. Fine, I'll show this fossil to Blathers instead. So I was sure that he would die in this examination room surrounded by his family. Issa, I always knew this was a possibility. Yes, sir. I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. But I just remembered I do have one regret. Yes, sir? I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Issa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead?
You know, like, kill all of humanity and then, like, be
Look,
a horrible
she was
fuck.
A fuck.
She was apparently less of a fuck in the past, and then became more of a fuck.
A rather vague request. He's too nice. He'd never ask for something, even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited that trait from his father. Haha, anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well, I shall remember. What is his name? Ryota. It's Kawada Ryota.
Blech.
And then he died.
And then he died.
This is not that's not the same disease following. It's just a random
island disease.
You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings.
See, this is why before you go to like a tropical island, usually you go to the doctor and you get vaccinated. This guy's a scientist and didn't
get vaccinated.
That's just, you know,
it's fine.
It's life.
And I've chased your shadow since then. Is this what it means by quitting while you're ahead? Or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I will never be able to surpass you. And that was my only goal. Kawada Ryota. The son of Dr. Kawada. Carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated. But this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now.
Every morning I start with a shot of whiskey.
Please be more specific when talking to Shu.
Yes. That is definitely the goal here. I wish that humans could live together in peace with
So kill
birds.
Humans. Got it.
So kill all of humanity or all of birds.
Got it.
Which would be easier?
Well, I mean, he wouldn't be living together with humans if he was dead.
That wasn't the wish.
That's true. When your father died, my world was altered.
Gotta be specific with those wishes.
One might say that his influence over me grew after death, both for good and for ill.
Kawara Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will? That guy who never visited home? Like a dick?
You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues.
We banged. A lot.
I doubt there's anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me, and you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and had you but accepted, it would be so. And then Shu made it his life goal, and he was too dumb to understand basic common sense when someone would wish for world peace. Are you dissatisfied with something?
A world without strife where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That's the world I wished for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed, you dumb bastard.
A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago.
You're real smart for being a dumb idiot.
What absurd contract was this?
There's no power in prayer. I should have never met you.
Oh, shit.
Doctor, my wish ends today. Father's no longer in this world. There's no reason for you to change this after his final will anymore.
Ho 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 ha 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 ha. Does this mean you're sympathizing with me? Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now.
What's the scalpel doing here? Stab.
Very well. The contract ends today, and I must admit defeat. It is not over yet. We must open the gates of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss. See? Big misunderstanding.
Yeah.
We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above.
It was all just a simple misunderstanding, guys.
I see you are still alive, gentlemen. With the entire school, here he comes.
He pulls out a silenced PP-7 and shoots everyone in the room.
He brought all the other birds down here.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie. I bet it was built by MIBs.
What?
Rad! Wait, Student B was dead.
Yeah, Student B got
We
murdered.
got a new Student B. Student C got upgraded to Student B.
Yeah. Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway. Also, my blood is currently coursing through my veins at a rapid rate. I feel like my heart's gonna explode at any second.
Do we need to worry about that?
I'm incredibly
Mr. Shirogane, I will
die.
recover Sakazaki's body before I leave. Have no fear.
Aw, sad boy.
I like how it's MIBs, plural, men in blacks.
Yes, the men in blacks.
I'm grateful to you. The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signals of the researchers who work here.
Alright, let's throw Shu's
Shoot,
body
just throw
against
it.
the door.
Correct. Do not fear, I shall lead you to it. Coo-coo! The doctor seemed creepier when he's being cooperative.
He's clearly planning something.
I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment, and I have now obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here.
Okay. Alright.
Is that everyone? Thank God. Shall we go, Kawada? Can you stand?
Yeah, but,
We need to bring Gumby with us. I think everyone else has gone outside. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here, you fuck. Once we're outside, I shall see that you face judgment.
you evil bastard. I'm shocked he's not being murdered here.
Your words are haughty and immature, as always. Do as you please, if you can.
Alright.
I will indeed. Remember my face, villain. Yeah, Sakia, you tell him. Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget.
You killed somebody with a knife with poison.
It was also his brother.
It was also his brother.
I must think carefully about my plans once I'm outside.
Also a government agent,
Yeah.
apparently. It's funny that the Eagle Party or whatever, or the Hawk Party, is like, oh yeah, kill all humans. And the Dove Party is like, turn all humans into robots, maybe. I guess.
I mean, we've got a lot of witnesses for the confession. I still
yeah.
have much research to...
Oh, gunshot? Ugh. Doctor?
A
A gunshot
God.
goes through the room.
Gotta stop
The
doing that.
doctor collapses. Thank God somebody
Madness!
shot
There
him.
should still be time before the humans...
Thank God somebody shot him. Was it the teacher? Mr. Nanaki? Yes! Fuck yeah. I love the teacher.
Well, they didn't go
A
through with the
pistol is in
robot
his
humans.
hands.
You'd like to remind you.
Right, but they thought about it.
Dun dun dun!
He wobbles over the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. And double taps him. Respect. Wait, how do you miss a double tap, dude?
I don't think he's double tapping.
Oh,
He was just walking
shooting him
over.
again.
This is the end of your
Well, there was a
research.
second gunshot.
Oh, was it? Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, apparently.
Maybe he just wanted to scare him.
Maybe shot him in the stomach or
Yeah,
something.
maybe-
Like,
Maybe he
Fuck.
actually wants him to be held responsible, but so he just shot him again.
so he's just gonna
But
kill
not in
him?
the head.
No, I mean, yeah, alright. Make him suffer. Sure. Shoot him a couple times.
Nanaki, what?
Stop! The doctor should have a fair trial. No, he shouldn't. A fair trial.
A fair trial. What do you think, Doctor? Well, I am impressed at your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side. But of course, thank you. Tell me, Dr. Issa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nageki?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. Oh wait, that's you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Imagine being that one student who would skip school or was sick or some other reason they missed this whole thing.
Right, just like, oh yeah, I was home. What happened? Why is there a dome?
There's a dome over my school. Oh, is that it? Oh, I'd quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail.
Of course.
It's got to be like a soap opera ending.
Of course, it's a soap opera
one more
ending.
exposition dump, I think.
The
one more
teacher
exposition
is...
dump.
What the fuck?
Hitori. Nageki, are you by yourself here again?
That's why he's bleached, as he rolls around. That's so stupid. So dumb.
They threw that line in there thinking you'd forget about it.
That is so stupid.
Actually, someone did have to remind me of that because I played his roots so early that I forgot about it.
That is incredibly
But yes, that
dumb.
is what he actually looks like.
Ugh. Alright. Are you here by yourself again?
That's the brother for me.
Yeah, you should play in the park with everyone else.
I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? So wait, go over this again. I got a bit lost. So remember, they'll explain it a little bit more now.
So the teacher would occasionally roll around in bleach during his route, and the human would be like, you shouldn't do that. That's dangerous.
You smell like bleach. Why do you smell like bleach? And he claimed he fell asleep in the washing machine.
Right, which is retarded. So after that, cut to now where teacher shot Shu in the back and is now like, I want my brother's corpse. And he's like, oh right, his brother was a quail. And he's just like a bleached quail. This is the teacher.
And Nageki did mention in his exposition dump that
his brother
he only had one surviving sibling from the orphanage.
Right.
This is him. I know we're short on money.
Who somehow became a world-renowned teacher. Apparently, he was famous.
Hanaki and Nageki are siblings, yes. Siblings in that
they're both from
not
the same
related,
orphanage,
but they're, yeah. That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me, after all.
A bit of a gap.
You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard.
Oh, cute.
It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? If you remember, I think they both liked country millet.
Yeah.
Their seeds were both millet. September 2nd, 2180.
Hatoful House.
Of course it's Hatoful House.
Of course the orphanage is Hatoful House.
Where the rest of the war orphans and I live together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach math at the local school to help make ends meet.
Oh my god.
See, he was already a math teacher.
This is so silly.
Going to work and coming home, every Friday we all gather together and have supper. There are children who go to school, there are those who work, like me, and children like Nageki who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of age and lives, but we always eat together on this day.
Alright.
What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first.
Right, so he was out while everyone got murdered.
But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're going to storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous. Hey you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today.
Oh.
We have to be together today. No matter what.
And everyone
was at the house that day.
Yeah.
When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. Oh no. All that was left were corpses and ruin, and
my brother, amidst a bunch of choked out corpses.
Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why do they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Hitori, you were outside. Good. Nageki, you're alive. Everyone else? I see. Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nageki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. I found him then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot.
To be fair, if your parents were successful at this negotiation, probably would have wiped out, like, a quarter of the human population.
Yes, probably. This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the two of us. Right. It's a little lonely. Yes. Hitori, what should I do? Isn't there anything I can do to help? You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? He just wants to help. He's a good boy.
He's a good brother.
I noticed almost as soon as we moved out of Hatoful house. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nageki? I'm fine. Nageki, wait, you still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes. I'll take care of them. I told you, I'm fine. If you just say how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nageki, okay? But how about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Okay. Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow I'm taking you to a doctor. They just tried their best.
Doing his best.
This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. Impairs his immune system? All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we call them the immune system. But Nageki's is abnormally weak. And that's why he gets sick easily. Indeed, he can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It's probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill with little or no warning. Please, can you cure him? I will find whatever money it takes.
Son, do you not know what a genetic disease is?
He's the only family I have left.
I'm sorry. He has...
I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I have never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him.
I'm sorry, but he has autoimmune bird disorder.
I went to many hospitals and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We had been all alone, but we found a home together, and it was taken from us. And now this. I mean, he's really sad.
Yeah.
Someone please help us. And then they came.
Ah, yes.
The bad people. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Pigeonations Medical Institute, a Mr. Issa Soma.
Soma? Okay.
I have received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital.
Why would he change his name?
I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Pigeonations. Yes, that was Shu's old name. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to olive bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeonations is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and facilities are among the best in the world. The medical center is located on school grounds. We propose that he live in the center out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise anytime he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you're interested, contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Issa Soma. So he did change his identity. Yeah. Kinda.
Sort of, but he was still a world-renowned researcher.
He was still kind of the same person,
he was the same person.
He did change his name. So I would call that half a win for you following.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this.
I don't think a name change was entirely necessary.
I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori. But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, and there's a lot I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will help with your illness so you won't have to be sick. Do you not want me here, Hitori?
No.
Of course I do, but I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it'd be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait till you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you however long it takes. Okay.
Sad boy.
And so Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeonations. There have been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that I was with Nageki. I was lonely living by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki.
I slept in the drying machine a lot.
I did. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least he'll have an easier life there than here.
I got into the bad practice of wearing white face. A lot of people look down on it.
Oh my god.
That's what he's
and
doing,
most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. I think they'll explain why he had to do it. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. At least they have a library. I asked Dr. Issa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, and they have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. Oh, I miss you, Hitori.
No.
I'm fine, Hitori.
Ah.
Don't worry about me. Q? Worried. Yeah. I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Issa, but he always replied with, progress is good and everything is fine.
Of course.
If everything is fine, why won't they let me talk to him?
Oh, this is very high-tech.
I snuck into the medical center.
Very high-tech.
I needed to know if he's really all right. He said that he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need the entrance to the basement. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all of the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner not by guards, but by panicked researchers, all shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire! Subject 00 said a fire. Call the fire department. Black smoke rolls toward me from the inner corridors. Nageki, where is Nageki? Nageki, say something, please. Where are you?
No. Just a little late.
It's happening again. Nageki needs me and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke's clogging my lungs with its foul stench, but I run onwards anyway.
Oh, that's why he's a narcoleptic now.
Nageki is there in a room filled with fire.
Oh, Jesus.
Nageki, it's me, Hitori. I'm here to save you. Hitori. What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here. I'm sorry. His face is clouded. He shuts the door and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki. Hitori, I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. Thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please. Come home with me to our home. Listen, Hitori, I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die. Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything, please. Please, make sure there's nothing left of my body. And...
Blech. Death.
Uzune Hitori. I had heard that he died after the fire, but it would seem that our investigation was lacking. It is hardly easy to change your name and face. Nageki. No. Leave me alone. He's calling me, you know? Issa, I came to greet Nageki. Where is he? I see you're losing hold of your sanity.
You did just poison me with neurotoxin.
I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. He told me what you were doing to him here. But then, you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Issa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he, Nageki? There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishiro Nageki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawada's body.
Oh, shot him again.
You won't die just yet, Issa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where is Nageki? I have to take him home now.
It's not the most sane.
If by Nageki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawada's liver.
Alright.
The cells from his body that contained the Karen virus are now inside Mr. Kawada, parasitizing him. Is that what?
Oh, is that it?
I see. Thank you, Issa. Hang on just a little longer, Issa. I need to ask Nageki what he thinks we should do with you. Mr. Nanaki comes over to me, the same soft smile on his face as when he teaches class.
Stabs me, rips my liver out, of course.
Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now.
Sir, it's me, Kawara Ryota, from your class. Please snap out of it.
I don't know what happened in the past, Nanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We have only a few more minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place. It might. Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawada.
He points the gun at Sakuya.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. Sakuya, I think he's a little insane.
He's serious.
He's filled with neurotoxin and...
It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawada, let's go into that room, just the two of us.
Ah, good. Let's do some surgery.
What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door! Open it, I say! Sakuya's just trying to watch out for you.
Yeah, he's trying to be a buddy.
Oh, good. We have an operating table.
Great.
Issa said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where is the liver, I wonder? Do you know, Kawada?
Sir, Nageki would never have wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand. My body feels weak. I think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. I won't be able to resist.
Nageki, can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me, what part of Kawada do I need to cut open to find you? Nageki, this is getting weird.
Alrighty.
He's just...
Nageki.
It's fine.
Sir, listen to me. He moves the knife from one place to another as if making an estimation. He's going to...
To be fair, if someone asked me to find, like, to point to where the liver was...
A bird liver? I know where it is on a person.
Yeah, but like, I'm like, oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can then. Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nageki.
Together.
Oh, no. Stop it, Hitori.
The knife is stuck deep into the wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Ugh.
Mr. Kawada, let me use your body for a bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Whatever, man. You do you. There he is.
Oh, hello.
Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course. I've talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki. Told me to come get you. Told me to exact revenge on Issa. No, Hitori, that was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing. I remember. Of course I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hitori, I am no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori, I never asked for you to come for me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it? Nageki. It was Nageki. I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. Aww.
Aw, going a little crazy.
Well, that's what he's been hearing.
Ah.
I will not forgive Hitori. I'm sorry, Nageki. But I know that no apology will ever fix it.
Sir, what?
Ryota, shut up.
Yeah.
There's a shadow in Hitori's heart, his own shadow, pretending to be mine. Come for me, Hitori. I'm here. I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone. You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin forever.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't. He's crying.
No. Tortured by his own shadow.
I'm sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry. Hitori, I don't want you to be in pain.
This is too serious for a game about
I know,
birds.
right?
He's trying to destroy his
I
feelings
told you
of guilt.
this
He
room
wants
was
to
a
be
mess.
saved. He wants to be saved. If you're here, this pain will go away. Help me save him.
Yes. This music is also really good. Oh, did it just end?
Oh, I guess it just ended.
Is it over? Ah, that music's so good. Alright. Hitori, I was tortured by them here in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. I have the hiccups. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. I miss Lord Pooty.
Where's Lord Pooty?
We need Okasan.
Mr. Nanaki, go get Okasan. I mean, the second one. Sir, you and Nageki both lost those most important to you to strife.
You must look deep inside yourself to find the other self, to find the you, who is someone else or something.
When did this become Kingdom Hearts?
It is.
You should know, best of all, that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain.
If I hadn't been there, Nageki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I'd been better, this would never have happened. Everything would have been fine if you'd never met me. If I hadn't been there, you would never have felt pain.
Sir, why? Do you think he was sad? The time Nageki spent with you is his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to spend time with your loved ones together, too. Nageki's glad he got to be with you, sir. There's nothing to regret.
Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces. And when it heals, I will tear it again, and again, and again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori.
Oh.
I am a shadow, the true pigeon.
The true pigeon.
Please, Hitori, listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You have been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. You asked me for 2 things, Nageki. The first was, come save me. So I listened to me, Hitori. My first wish was... My first wish was for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Karen virus. That virus must disappear, and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains. You asked for one other thing. You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa, on all those who brought you pain. Yes, I need to grant this wish. I need to. Hitori? I like that they make you do it.
Yeah.
No, Hitori, that was not my wish. Remember, Hitori, remember my final wish.
Like, forget me or something?
It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. So are we Nageki now? It kind of shifts back and forth. You're playing as in this route, but Ryota's technically in the room and Nageki is borrowing Ryota's body.
Yeah.
So, or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right?
Oh, cute.
What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki? I'm fine. Hitori? It would be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much. So you'd be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but that cursed non-free healthcare.
Yes.
But losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love forever. So listen. Maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me, too.
Apparently, Bird government didn't get
Bird
free
government was
healthcare.
not down for free healthcare, apparently.
Bird government bad, confirmed.
I mean, thank you, Hitori.
I'm not saying anything about our current government.
No, I mean, like, there have been other questionable parts about bird government.
What?
I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you.
What do you mean? They've been perfect otherwise.
Stop that already.
Robot people are great.
That was shut down because of ethical concerns.
The ethical concerns, the fact that it was researched at all was concerning.
You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet. Eat well and we can sleep well too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay?
Maybe if that was a Hawk Party research thing,
yeah,
I'd have
it
less
is a
of
bit
concern.
weird that it was
It's
a Dove
weird that it
Party
was a Dove Party
research.
thing.
Oh, it's so nice.
It's very cute. It's a very red sky.
It is a very red sky. I do not remember this image at all, I'm gonna be honest. I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. And then they all died.
And everyone died.
Yes. My second wish was, live, Hitori. Live and be happy.
Oh. But do go kill that doctor, though.
Yeah, actually.
That guy's a fuck. Just tap him in the head. It's a quick little bullet.
I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore.
Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell why I was still here. At first, I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Kawada now, were keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone. I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We've stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Now this picture makes a little bit more sense.
A little bit.
Don't worry. We'll meet again somewhere sometime. Mr. Kawada, thank you. I like that music. And let's go. Kawada, are you unhurt?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How unexpected. If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves in their secrets long ago. Why are you like this?
I should go over and just, like, stab him,
just
three times in the chest. It doesn't have to be deep cuts, just like, you're a fuck, I hate you.
Do a little stab.
He did surgery on you just a second ago. Like, how is nobody a bit bitter?
I will not forgive this man.
Don't worry about it, Sakia. It's already over.
I don't want to talk about it.
We need to get out of here. We're already out of time.
Give him one more bullet.
You're still full of disease. ... Nageki was kept frozen in here, right, Doctor?
Indeed he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around.
This looks like an aircraft hangar.
It kind of does.
I'm staying here with Norkel.
What are you saying, Kawada? Come with us at once.
I am literally a walking plague ship, dude.
I see. Kawada. I thought you would say that. The Karn virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans that you encountered would suffer a painful death.
Yeah.
What? Sakia's in denial. Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely there's a way to remove the virus. Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it is quite tenacious. Even if we were to remove the tissue from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawada would still carry the virus.
By that logic, all you'd have to do was make my immune system better.
You'd think.
But
apparently it doesn't reverse like that. I don't know.
That's not how diseases work.
Nah, virus is already spread. Don't question it.
No,
Keep
virus
going.
is already in his body. You can't.
You can't.
Too much virus. Too much virus in your body.
With current medical technology.
Literally, just give me some vitamin C, dude.
No. It just develops too fast. Nope, can't. Madness, lunacy.
I just needed some water and some sleep.
The same goes for Miss Gumby's damaged brain. It is currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labor 9's behavior and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there is no guarantee that her personality and memories are still retrievable. Science the hell out of it.
With
current medical technology.
I guess we're going to sleep.
Shirogane, let's go outside.
Are we gonna get in a freaking cryo
Do you mean to leave Kawada here? How deep does your selfish nature run? We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think that Nageki would say the same. We'll make a new robot in her image.
Yes.
Well,
and
Mr.
of course,
Shirogane?
she will be the researcher and find a way to destroy humanity again.
I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawada's thoughts on the matter. Aw, but they...
I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest for a
reminder
little while.
that this all happened in like 10 hours.
Yeah. I'm worried about Mother. Sakia, can you tell her I'll be back one day?
Oh, your mom.
Oh, she's gonna die.
There will be guns outside. There'll be guns outside.
Yeah. Everyone else leaves and dies while you lock yourself in and it's like a cryo
I mean, supposedly this is like a secret way that they would have gotten out.
Yeah, you
Listen,
sneak out
Kawada.
and you're like, wait, no.
A libel? No, I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you, I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me, alive.
Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you.
Aw.
Master Chief goes into his, back to tank.
Lot sure happened. Oh, that both
Lot
these
sure
are
happened today, Norkel.
Does this mean we're finally going into recap mode, Ryota? I'm half sick from being stuck out here not even knowing what's going on.
Sorry, I should plug your brain into, like, a computer or something, rather than just a robot without a mouth. Yeah, I guess you only get to saw bits and pieces of the story.
Yep, so will you fill me in, please?
Yes, we have plenty of time for it.
I'm going to miss eating udon. But having you here makes things at least a little better. Right?
Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We have plenty of time to talk about it all.
So, if you had not gotten all of the endings before this, that's where it ends.
Okay.
Then the credits roll. And that's it.
Okay.
But because I'm pretty sure I still have all the achievements, we will get the epilogue.
Oh, cute.
So, credits. Yay.
Credits roll.
But we get this image. It's great.
Meanwhile, deep in the future, everyone's brains have been placed into stacks.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. What do you think?
Very wild for a bird game. Like, it gets to the point where it's like, alright, we gotta fit every single trope into these characters that we possibly can.
No birds.
No birds were harmed in the making
no
of this
birds
game.
were harmed.
Oh, very important.
Also, that's the logo for Pigeonation, like, which is the logo that was on the school stuff
school
and like
seal
everything.
And everything, yeah.
It's very important to remind you that no birds were harmed.
Oh yeah.
Thank God. I don't know.
Pigeonation Inc.
We should check out the
I
gallery.
enjoyed the hell out of it. It was very funny. Ah, single feather.
Single feather. I hope we get it. I think it's after the credits. Sorry, it takes a minute. You gotta appreciate the image, please. There we go. This is so you would not get this madness. Why, if it isn't my darling little brother, salutations. You scum! You villain! Explain yourself! Why are you still alive?
I do like that.
Why? Well, for starters, I could never bring myself to leave all the ladies sad and alone. I was so happy.
Was it like
Nani?
He was nicked with a neurotoxin and the doctor
How
went
much
back?
must you mock me before you will be satisfied?
The teacher went back because... Oh, no, it was Leon went to get the body, right?
Yeah, he went back to get the body.
I was like, oh, I
think
saved
they'll
by a
explain
fucking
it. I think they
spy?
explain it.
Alright.
Hello again.
Of course, it's this fucker.
Leone? Truth be told, Leone here gave me an antidote.
You bastard!
I was loitering around on the border between life and death, and he pulled me back up in a miraculous revival.
Of course he did. Oh my god.
I was like, oh, thank God.
But he said he was going to go recover your body.
Yeah, he's a spy. He wanted to...
I do not recall saying I was going to recover his corpse. Lunacy, madness, inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Give it back. Give me back the time and mental energy I spent mourning you.
What a piece of shit. Just to, like, let your brother mourn you.
You mourned me? I'm flattered.
What a bastard.
We can't stay long. Sakazaki Yuya, it's time to set out on our next bright and massive mission.
I'm getting Persona 5 vibes.
This is your chance to regain the department's trust.
Because, reminder, she was effectively blackmailing him this entire time. Like, that's the only reason he was going along with it.
She was blackmailing him with the knowledge that...
Threatening to tell everyone about Sakia.
Sakia wasn't
and so he was trying to protect Sakia, so he protected Shu.
Like, went along with a lot of shit.
Let's go, sexy and suave.
I am so mad at you for being alive, I'll kill you again.
Right.
You get nice epilogues for all the characters.
I kept my word, and then I stabbed him.
Fell smooth.
Yeah.
There is deliciousness nearby. Black bean Donna. Coo. Angel, do you have food?
It is not pudding.
The demon spores encroach again? Coo! Stick 'em up. Okusan demands your beans or your life.
Oh, good.
So you appear, bone-white bird of bean eating. By the oath of old, join me. They're still going at it.
He doesn't get cured. He just remains a walking insanity.
What a perfect pair.
Hi, guys.
Why is he still alive?
Hello, Shirogane. How are you?
You motherfucker.
Why are you, of all people, pushing Iwamina's wheelchair?
You shot him.
Never have expected to see you two together.
After all, you caused his brother to go insane and then kill himself.
Taking responsibility for injuries dealt to another party by tending to them seems to be a natural enough reaction to me.
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
I need to apologize somehow, don't I?
For?
If you change your mind and decide it's time to exact revenge again, I never met either of you, understand?
Yeah.
Come on, Shirogane. That would never happen. Probably.
All right. At least he's still thinking about it.
Ho ho ho! How wonderful! I can feel the suspense in the air.
Time for Shu to feel his final nemesis.
Yeah.
Stairs.
Stairs to shove him
Just
down.
throw him downstairs.
Somehow I feel like attempting to apply ethical guidelines to either of you is completely futile.
I feel like any time there's a staircase, Nanaki
just
takes
goes
straight down the stairs with the wheelchair.
Anyway, I needed to talk to you. I have the results from the experiment the other day. There were no problems. None at all. It was a perfect success. Well, I guess that means it's time, doesn't it? I have the date. If you can come, please do.
Oh, good.
We're gonna go get them. Shu should be
Great.
locked in jail.
Shu should be executed for his crimes against the state.
Mr. Kawada. Mr. Kawada, Miss Gumby, can you hear me? Morning is almost here. Wake up, Kawada.
Alright, Chief. Can you look up for me? Look down.
Gumby, I told you I wouldn't go back on my word. That's it.
Cute.
So, presumably...
I love the
She
image
with
of
the
him
cleaver in
holding
the
the
back.
cleaver.
I just realized that Shu appears to have a mustache and goatee.
Oh. Where?
I don't know, maybe on his bird sprite.
Oh, okay.
Like his actual picture. And you got all the birds.
Very cute. All the birds. Also, they imply that they're sticking Gumby in another robot body.
Yeah, they never really imply what happens.
I mean, that would be the
That would
logical
be the logic.
explanation, right? Of just like,
Probably.
alright, you're
Or
gonna go
something.
inside an iRobot body, okay? We can get you some upgrades.
So if you want more,
It's very cute.
we do have a little bit of bonus stuff that is unlocked.
Sure.
In the gallery. Is it the gallery, the archive? Check the gallery. That might just be pictures. Okay, yeah, that's just pictures. We don't care about that.
Oh,
Wait,
these
scroll
are
through
all
it just
the
in case.
evidence.
Yeah, so it's this is their concept art though, if there's any we hadn't seen. So that's Hitori, the brother. His cute little scarf. That's Shu pre craziness.
Insanity. Alright. I like his little neck thing.
There's the
going on.
Ryota's dad.
Cute. That's adorable.
And that's
Well, thanks for
everyone. I
playing.
think that's everything. So
Yeah.
what happened with the whole humans thing? They're fine. Oh yeah, there's the scarecrow.
Oh yeah. Apparently the humans outside just went and
I
found
don't
nothing
know.
in the school.
I think what's implied is that that was like a secret way out because that was how the headmaster was planning on getting out. So like supposedly
I thought the headmaster was planning to get out through the hatch.
no, the hatch was where the humans were.
No, the humans were gathered outside and they talked about how if they went out the hatch early enough,
Then they
it would
wouldn't.
have been safe.
But I think
since
if it
they
was
used the
too
hatch
late, this was
yeah.
another way
The
that the
hatch
humans
was
wouldn't know about.
the secret way out for the headmaster.
Also
why
it
he
might
had the
be because
control
they were only gathered around the school and this was the medical building, which was on the campus but farther away.
I
So
mean,
that's
I think it was just
the
an underground
explanation.
route.
Yeah.
Like underground routes are usually not well known, I guess. I don't know.
So as you go through, you unlock these, which
Oh.
are little bonuses.
Hallucinogen
So this
report.
is
No
about
transmitter.
Angel.
Yeah. Using a translate state in bystanders is that of a narcotic. Alright. And then control the something.
Sorry. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
It's just a picture.
I feel uncomfortable. Where did I come from? Where was I born? The fact that I'm trapped here is at least the mysteries, or the least of the mysteries plaguing my mind. I'm nervous. So that's supposed to be
Doki Doki Literature Corruption.
Nageki.
Yeah, these are all. Some of these are Nagekis.
I woke up in a different place this morning. I don't remember well, but it had a pale fluorescent lights and a white ceiling. It can't have been in the library. Where was I? Yeah, and he's remembering
Yeah,
shit.
so he's like remembering a little bit. Okay, here's
Goodwill
the stuff
ambassador
about.
selection. Selection criteria for the human ambassador have been forwarded to management along with a draft of the emergency response manual. Given the risk of influenza, a human with strong natural immunity as possible is desirable. The presence of hereditary immunoglobins is
Yep.
the most important criterion. Others are detailed in the documents. Alrighty. I think, and I find no answers. I feel as if I have forgotten something very important, as if I promised something, but to someone very important.
Yeah, the humans and birds are still fucked. Yes.
Yeah.
Like relations there are totally a mess
not
now.
Great. The Spanish influenza, an acutely
Thank God.
infectious
Really needed this.
strain that was the pandemic in 1918. Approximately 600 million people were affected, and of those, approximately 100 million died. It claimed the largest number of lives in the shortest period of time of any disaster in the human era. From information found in remaining records, the pathogen itself is thought to have been a derivative of avian influenza.
Just, fun plot stuff.
Carrier aptitude. We have examined the genetic reference of the entire student body, and none of them exceed 98% compatibility. We're continuing to investigate carrier aptitude levels. We will report on the possibility of inducing carrier compatibility in a normal individual this week.
I want to say it is not addressed in the other Hatoful game. It's more of, bonus stuff. Mm-hmm. It's not a continuation of the plot, although it does reference some things that happen in this route.
Okay.
I don't think it's actually addressed. The first 3 episodes are just kind of, bonus fun stuff, and then the meat of it is at the end of the game where it kind of turns into this shit.
Oh, of course. We have temporarily opened the dividing wall in the underground facility at the request of the Biological Science Division. We should be able to reconstruct the circumstances of the fire. Subject 00 remains in cold storage.
Cool.
That's 8. The death of Subject 00's relative has been confirmed. His remains are stored in Area D3, Section 1. They are boxed and processed.
So
apparently someone died there.
Yeah, so someone did. I think they'll mention it in a minute.
Homo sapiens resistant capabilities. Adaptability measure for Homo sapiens to be raised an estimated 0.06%. There are fluctuations in mammalian evolution rates. We may need 2 or 3 more samples. Don't know what that
Yeah, I don't know what that one is referring to.
Okay. The intelligence agent. We have chosen to let the Dove Party agent who has infiltrated the school operate freely for the time being. A number of incoming students have proven to be quite fascinating. If possible, please examine the details of the attached documents. I do not think they will oppose me.
Thank you. Creepy.
Alright. I've been feeling better since that nosy girl showed up. I do not think I will find any answers like this, so perhaps it's time to close the curtains. I am fulfilled, just as I was back then. Back then? Back when? I'm trapped here as always, but I know something new. It seems like I freely move along the vertical axis.
Yeah, so he could go up and down.
Up and down. After napping today, I woke in front of the lockers in the chemistry room. If I remember correctly, the chemistry room is directly below this room. Am I able to move myself up and down through my own way?
So that's how he was able to get down
into
there.
The library, he was down there.
Yeah.
Just right in the chemistry room. Alright. Av's High City Bombing.
Yeah, I don't know what this one is either.
2173, the Av's High City bombing in Area A23, Section 1 was bombarded by human extremists. Immediately afterwards, the Hawk Party spawned the Earth Crawlers Extremist
just world
Organization.
World building.
Okay.
Wait, where's the one?
What were you looking for?
This one? Yeah, this.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I thought you missed one, but okay, this is also not the one I was thinking of.
Heartful House Incident.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Maybe that's how the city was destroyed.
In Area L9, Section 9 was attacked by the Human Liberation Front terrorist organization. The terrorists barricaded themselves, taking the residents hostage. 11 residents were killed during the incident. 8 officers died storming the building. 2 residents are known to have survived. Their current whereabouts are unknown.
So I think you unlock these, gradually.
Yeah, over time.
As you go through. I thought there was one
where it explains the
where it says his body is missing, but I don't remember. Apparently, I am wrong.
9, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's just the cafe.
Cute.
Try the. Does this do anything? No, never mind. Yeah, no, I definitely thought there was one about that because I remember someone mentioning it to me in the comments, that something had happened there. But I think it's just supposed to be a different body,
right,
I guess.
Somebody else who died in the fire.
Yeah, because they couldn't really confirm that it was him because they weren't actually blood related. So
right.
I think they just kind of assumed. But because they probably saw him and he didn't know how many people would remember him, he had to change his entire appearance, which is why he went the bleach route.
I guess that makes sense. All right.
Well,
very cute.
You did it. You completed the bird dating sim. Did you have fun?
Bird dating sim. I did have fun. This was quite enjoyable.
You know you're not getting out of playing the Christmas game,
no,
right?
of course we're going to play the Christmas game.
We're going to play the Christmas game. Eventually. I don't know when that'll happen, but eventually. Yay! The Christmas game is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Well, this was a trip. Well, buckle up, because there's going to be even more in the Christmas game.
Even more bird dating.
I mean, I love watching people play this ending for the first time, because there's just so many... Why is this happening?
Why is this in this game? It's wild. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Holiday Star.
Holiday Star is the Christmas one, yeah.
Cute.
We're playing that immediately? I don't know. Probably not immediately. We'll have to see what our schedule is going forward.
Yeah.
We kind of have some things to do.
Yep.
So, maybe not immediately, but eventually. Maybe we'll start it in, like, late October, November or something, so it can, like, kind of line up with Christmas.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Because maybe. It's fun to see people react to this game. I agree. It is super fun. I want everyone to play this game. Because it's just such a trip.
It's so weird.
It starts off and you're like, weird bird dating sim, and it ends and you're like, what happened?
What is this game?
And why do I
even
love all
supposed
these
to be?
birds?
Yeah, why do I care?
I do care. Very sad. Alright, who are we raiding? And do we have a raid message? No spoilers in the raid message, just in case. But still a weird bird dating sim. But so much more.
Hashtag stab that fat bird.
Stab the fat bird. No.
Stab that fat
I see Egad, Dovi, or Farron. Any of those people we could raid. But it'll depend if we have a raid message, because I can't think of anything. You'd think I'd be able to think of something after everything that happened.
Double tap.
Double tap.
Always
we
double tap.
We didn't double tap him.
I know it, but that's the rule. You always double tap. Zombieland, it's rule number 3 or something like that. Always double tap.
We didn't want to double tap. He wanted him to suffer.
I mean, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Shoot the bird.
Yeah, shoot the bird. Somebody
I think
shoot
that
him.
Did pretty much sum it up. Let's do. It's been a while since I rated Egad. Let's do him. So I'll be back tomorrow with definitely, hopefully, the finale of the Ocarina of Time randomizer. As long as I can find the fire arrows. Because I still don't know where they are. So, we will do that tomorrow, and then Saturday will be viewer's choice. Poll will go up on Friday. Sounds good. Alright, I will send you over to Egad, who is playing Cadence of Hyrule, which is super fun. And awesome. I will see you all tomorrow at 3 or 6 Eastern Time, if that suits your fancy. Sounds good. Good night, everyone.